Hello students, hope you all are doing well and I hope that you may have completed the previous lesson question answers, that is who is the greatest, lesson number 1.1. You may have completed the exercise in your notebook. Today we are going to start with English lesson number 1.3, Autobiography of a Great Indian Bustard. In this lesson, the author, Dr. Pramod Patil, tells us the different physical characteristics of the Great Indian Bustard. He also talks about their habitat, their eating habits and other details, apart from providing information about their young ones. Students, let us first understand the meaning of the word autobiography. Children, auto means self, bio means life, and graphy means to write. So, an autobiography means self-life story. That means the author writes on his or her own life. Students, before starting the lesson, I would like to tell you to keep ready your pencil in your hand and underline the difficult words and then copy these difficult words in your notebook. So let us start lesson number 1.3, Autobiography of a Great Indian Bustard. Which is the heaviest flying bird in India? Well, friends, it's me, the Great Indian Bustard. I feel proud to be known as the Great Indian Bustard. I have more than 30 different names in various Indian languages. In Marathi, I am known as Maldog or Whom. I can weigh up to 18 kilos and can stand up to 4 feet in height, reaching up to your shoulders or even higher. I have got a long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow legs and a black cap on my head. My wife, Mrs. Bustard, is smaller and slimmer than I am, and her neck is not white, but I have heard humans say that we both look impressive. So here, the Great Indian Bustard is introducing himself by asking a question, which is the heaviest flying bird in India? He then answers himself by saying, well friends, it's me, the Great Indian Bustard. He further tells us that he feels very proud to be known as the Great Indian Bustard. He says that he is very happy because he has got 30 different names in various Indian languages. In Marathi, he is known as Maldog or Whom. And students, it can weigh up to 18 kilos and can stand up to 4 feet in height, which is almost equal to human beings' shoulder level or even higher. Then he further describes himself that he has got a long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow legs and a cap-like appearance on his head, which are his feathers. Mr. Bustard then tells us that his wife, Mrs. Bustard, is smaller and slimmer than himself. Here, the writer tells us that there is a difference between a male and a female bustard. He further says, I have heard that humans say that we both look impressive. Impressive meaning to attract or one which evokes admiration. I live on grasslands and deserts along with my other friends including chinkara, blackbird and larks. I eat everything including snakes, lizards, small fruits and berries and all sorts of insects. That's a very healthy habit. But grasshoppers and beetles are my favorite food items. In this paragraph, Great Indian Bustard tells us about its habitat. It tells us that he lives on grassland and desert along with other friends. And my friends are chinkara, blackbuck and larks. It further says that his food items include snakes, lizards, small fruits and berries and all kinds of insects. But from above all these food items, my favorite food item is grasshopper and beetles. When it starts raining, we all gather at our favorite grassland where there are no people to disturb us. I perform a wonderful dance by gulping air in the special feathery pouch attached below my neck. This pouch helps me to produce a resonating sound similar to the one produced by the cow, whom I dance in joy with puffed out feathers and cocked up tail and dropped down wings. It helps me to impress my soulmate. So here the Bustard is telling us that when it starts raining, we all gather at our favorite grassland where there are no people to disturb us. The Great Indian Bustard is telling us that we perform a wonderful dance by gulping air. Gulping meaning to swallow quickly. So we gulp the air quickly in the special feathery pouch. Pouch meaning a pocket like space which is below the neck. And this pouch helps me to produce a resonating sound. Resonating meaning a loud, deep sound which is similar to the mooing of a cow. And in this pleasant environment, I and my companions dance in joy with puffed out feathers and cocked up tail. Cocked up tail means straight tail and drop down wings. All this helps us to impress our soulmates. Soulmates means female bustards. You know that we birds lay eggs and our young ones hatch out of eggs. Mother GIB. GIB is a short form of Great Indian Bustard. Mother Great Indian Bustard lays just one egg directly on the ground. We don't believe in building nest, but we have a special trick to protect our eggs from predators. The egg looks like a stone. Monitor lizards, foxes, dogs, pigs, snakes and eagles are enemies of my egg and chick. But my wife protects the egg from all of them. By the time our young one hatches out of the egg, rains arrive. There's plenty of grass, swarming with insects, fresh food for my family. Young ones of the other birds soon fly away from the nest, but a Great Indian Bustard, mother and chick stay together for nearly 1 year. The chick learns many good habits from the mother. So now here the Great Indian Bustard is telling us about how it lays eggs. He tells us that we bird lay eggs and our young ones hatch out of the eggs. And Mother Great Indian Bustard lay just one egg directly. And where does it lay the egg? On the ground. Because he says that we don't believe in building nest, but we have a special trick to protect our chick from predators. Children, predators means an animal that hunt or kill and eat other animals. So it tells us that our eggs looks like a stone. Monitored lizards, eagles, snakes, pigs, foxes and dogs are the enemies of my egg and chicks. But my wife protects the egg from all of them. And by the time our young ones hatch out of the egg, it's the time for the arrival of rain.
and there is plenty of grass and fresh food for my family. Then he further tells us that the young ones of other birds soon fly away from the nest, but a great Indian bustard mother and chicks stay together for nearly 1 year. The chick then learns many good habits from the mother. You may have heard about a great human friend of ours, Dr. Salim Ali. He had even suggested that we should be given the status of the national bird of our country. But the honor went to our beautiful relative, the peacock. I am happy to tell you that I am the state bird of Rajasthan. We have got 10 sanctuaries for our protection. But sadly, our number is still going down. We used to live in all parts of India. But slowly, the growing population of man pushed us away from more than 90% of our home regions. We are afraid of hunters that kill us for fun. We also die due to electric power lines that we can't see while flying. We are losing our homes. Today, only the last 200 of us are left in the world. We need your support and love in order to survive. Can you help us? Now, children, here the great Indian bustard is telling us about our great human friend, that is Dr. Salim Ali. Children, who is Dr. Salim Ali? Dr. Salim Ali was an Indian naturalist. He is also referred to as the Birdman of India. And Dr. Salim Ali was the first Indian to conduct systematic bird survey in India. And he also wrote several bird books. Dr. Salim was also a great ornithologist. What is ornithologist? Ornithologist is a person who studies about birds. The great Indian bustard tells us that Dr. Salim Ali suggested that we should be given the status of national bird of our country. But the honor went to a beautiful friend. And who is that beautiful friend? The peacock. But still, he says that I am happy to tell you that I am the state bird of Rajasthan. He tells us further that we have got 10 sanctuaries for our protection, but sadly, our number is still going down. He tells us that first we used to live in all parts of India, but slowly, due to the growing population of man pushed us away from more than 90% from our homeland, and now we are afraid of hunters that kill us for fun. He tells us that we also die due to the electric power lines that are there high in the sky that we can't see while flying, and we are losing our homes. And he tells us that today only the last 200 are left in the world. We need your support and love in order to survive. You can write letters to your leaders and make an appeal to help us. You can make my drawing and submit it to your teacher. You can discuss this with your parents. Come to see us at a sanctuary, because now you will not see us in other places. And who knows, if humans don't help us, none of us will be left on the earth. You will only see us in the pictures. And so students, the great Indian bustard is requesting us to help him by writing letters to your leaders and appealing them. He tells us that you can also make my drawing and submit it to your teacher. He tells us to discuss with your parents and visit a sanctuary to see him, because now he will not be seen in any other places. Students, you know what the sanctuary means. Yes, sanctuaries means where the birds and animals are protected and kept in a safe place. And further he tells us that if humans don't help me, none of us will be left on the earth and you will see us only in pictures. So students, let us make a firm resolution that we will try to protect each living creature and stop them from becoming extinct. Thank you.